DJ in the building. This thing about to turn up real quick. So the music industry has become a convenient tool loaded with the spirit of Satan.
That's right.
And now you church folk, you are satanic lovers.
Yeah.
Because the same music is right in your church.
Yeah.
That's why you find church folk now. Church folk.
That's right.
You move like the world. You act like the world. You sing like the world.
Yeah.
You dance like the world. You talk like the world.
That's right.
Which shows you're not a new creature.
New creature.
I need you to get up. Put your arms around your neighbor.
All right, that's enough.
Get up, put your arms around your neighbor. Tell them we're going to walk this thing out together.
That's enough.
When I walk,
you don't see a lot of stuff this year.
A lot of crazy
Even
stuff.
people that call themselves the children of God, those that claim to be the face of gospel
That's
music and Christian, you gonna see it. You gonna see it this year. Stuff that you didn't think church folk
Fake
would ever do.
folk.
You
Folks
gonna see
playing
it.
church,
Because the enemy knows
but
that he has
not
what it's
becoming the church.
Amen. If he can twist
That's what you're gonna
somebody's
see.
mind, he'll never
You're gonna see many people who say they are of the church, but not living like the church that they supposed to be of. Unless they are the church of Satan, which is the church of this world. And I know many of y'all don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you because we done got so far away from the truth. I want to stop this. You know, we got so many fakes. The word of God is not being taught in the church. That gospel that's being taught to y'all in the church is a fake, phony gospel. It does not teach you who you are. It does not teach you about you, but it teaches you about all these fictitious characters that you look to. It's a story. It's a parable. A parable is a metaphor, in case you didn't know. A metaphor is something that we use to explain something, to something we use so that you can have a vivid imagination of what we're trying, or where we're trying to take you, or what we're trying to get you to see. That's all it is. Like when you watch a movie on TV, you watch the movie for entertainment, but the movie was made to get you to see something or to believe something. It wasn't made just to entertain you. There's messages in the movies that you watch. The messages are for you. They're for you to decipher, to see the lies in them, to see the falsehood in them. But instead, you go and you get entertained by them. And they constantly are telling their people different things and you don't even see it. They're constantly reminding their people of different things and you don't even see it. Hey, you know, I don't know what to tell y'all today, but I know this much. The God that I follow, the God that I believe in, The God that I trust in teaches me about me. He teaches me about who I am and who I can be. The God I believe in is not a fake God. It's not a storytelling God. It is a true living God. And that God is here among us. And many of you all today won't take time to seek that God. You play with him. But in reality, you play with yourself. You are a totally different creature from what you was created to be. Your thoughts, your actions, your heart. So I'm not here to give you no sweet water. I'm here to give you bitter water. Because that's what you have become, bitter water, poisonous water. Water not worth drinking. And so many of y'all walk around with this poisonous water, giving it to your friends, giving it to your family, giving it to your children. You refuse to drink the water of life. You refuse to drink the pure water. Now I'm here to debate with any one of y'all that want to come and challenge me against what I say. Because I'm here to tell you, you will never be free believing as you believe and walking as you walk. You'll never be free as long as you keep trying to do it the way you've been trying. Freedom comes when you're ready to stand. Freedom comes when you're ready to stand and look that adversary in his face. You know, in your scriptures, it says that if you stand to the enemy, if you stand up to him, he'll flee. That enemy will flee. All you got to do is stand up to him. It's the same way when you're coming up as a child and that man be bullying you. If you stand up to him, he will stop bullying you. He's only bullying you because you allow him to. But the minute that you stand up to him, he'll either leave you alone or become your friend. Think about it. You remember when we was young and you get into it and you want to run and your daddy or mama say, boy, you better go on back there and fight. You better go on back there and stand up to that fool and let him know you ain't afraid of him. Y'all remember that when you were children? What happened? Did you forget your parents' teaching? Did you forget the way? I'm just asking. Because today you will not stand up to your adversary. Oh, you'll stand up to your brother. You'll stand up to your sister. You'll argue with your sister. You'll argue with your brother, but you will not argue with your adversary. You'll respect your adversary to the fullest. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. But you will not respect one another. You will kiss your adversaries behind, but you won't kiss your sisters or brothers. You'll bend over backwards for your adversary. You'll go out of your way for your adversary. But you complain when it comes to doing something for your sister or your brother. Listen, I know that if you believe in this one they called Jesus, I know you've been lied to. I know they never told you who that Jesus in that book really was. And since they never told you who that Jesus really was, you look outside of yourself for Jesus. And in looking outside of yourself, waiting for Jesus, looking for Jesus to come, you miss him. You miss him. Why would you wait for something to come that you already have? Hey, I want you to come back. I got some things to do, but I want you to come back and I want you to listen to what I got to say. I'm going to be back on in a couple of hours. And I'm going to be talking about some mighty things that's got to do with the things that you have learned in your church. And I'm going to give you the truth. I'm going to give you that water of life, and I'm going to see if you drink it. I'm not going to force you to drink it. See, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. So I'm going to lead you to the water, but it's going to be up to you to take the drink. Hey, peace. One love. My name is Elijah X. I'm of the Queens and Kings of Africa. That's right. Right out of the African people of love. We originated there in Grand Rapids, Michigan, 616, but I'm not giving praise to Michigan, and that's for sure. But I am giving praise to God's people, you know. Hey, have a great day. Come back and join me within a couple hours. Let's see if you really are a child of the Most High.